Hey everybody, it's Justin Udy here, team leader of Justin Udy and Team Real Estate. Today I want to talk about the top 5 things that I know if an agent will make it or not. So here's our top 5 list of things I want you to think about when I know if an agent is going to make it. Number 1 is they treat it like a job. I know that if they're coming in this business and they are responsible for every aspect of the business, if they are treating it like a job, they're going to make it. Unfortunately, I have met with agents that have come into the office and I've set my appointment at, let's say, I remember distinctly, it was 11 o'clock on a normal weekday with a gal. And I was sitting there talking to her and I said, "You just got out of bed, didn't you?" And she laughed. She's like, "Yeah, I did just get out of bed." I'm telling you folks, that is not this business. You can't get up at 10:30, go to a 2-hour lunch, take a nap and expect to make money, okay? But treating it like a job is the number 1 item that I know if an agent's gonna make it or not. Number 2, they actually will prospect. Prospecting isn't just calling on the phone, but it's meeting with people in general. And I know if the people aren't willing to put that in their schedule, that they know that 75% of their day, at least beginning, that first 90 days in the business, it's gonna be very tough for them to build that pipeline, build that database to be able to be successful in the future. Number 3, they have a 6 months reserve. I know 6 months sounds like a lot, but I'm saying they need to have the money in place so they feel stable enough to continue. If they only have a 3 months reserve, they probably may have a deal in the books, but they're thinking in their head, if this deal doesn't go through, I'm a goner. I can't even make a payment. So I used to be for me kind of a 3 months reserve. Now I'm saying really 6 months. Number 4, they got to get a deal out the gates. That is one of the most important things that I think I found to know if an agent's going to make it. Because somebody even listening now is like, well, I didn't get a deal out the gates. But think about if you're in your first 30 days, you ended up getting a deal under contract and got it closed, how much more momentum it would have given you, how much more like excitement you'd have in talking to more people, and also just how much better you'd feel because you kind of have that one deal under your belt. You have not only the little bit of comfort, but you also have that money in the bank where you're like, I'm kind of making it. I'm okay. Like, I just got to get the next one versus I decided not to prospect. I didn't treat it like a job. I didn't have a schedule. I was getting up at 11 and next thing you know, they're 3-4 months in and they're just defeated. It's just tough. So just making sure a deal out the gates, pushing super hard from that get-go and getting it and getting things moving forward in the real estate business. And 5, they gotta love people. You can be all of those other things and you can be accomplishing that at a high level, but you gotta love people. You gotta want to help them because it does take time and energy and resources and time that you want to be doing other things where you're taking phone calls, whether it be early in the morning or later in the evening, because you're walking them and walking them through an issue. You're talking to them about things. And if you don't genuinely like people and assisting them, it's just going to be super tough if you would prefer to be sitting in a spreadsheet and not talking to them. Whereas that would probably say, look, there's probably other positions in the real estate industry that you can be extremely lucrative because you are staying in your lane versus you like to love on people. So I hope that you can take these things and think about your business and say, what do I need to do to be the person that I need to be and what are the things I can incorporate? I always my recommendation is make sure you're reading 10 pages a day in a book. Make sure you're listening to positive influences, whether it be podcasts or people you're talking to, and surround yourself with people that are positive and productive. If you're in an office where your highest producer is producing 15, 20 deals a year, that's great, but you have the potential to be doing 50, 60. The highest that I ever did personally on my own was 97 transactions, and it was tough because I felt like I was on an island. I could only reach out to a few other people, and they weren't even here. So surround yourself with productive people, and I promise you, you'll end up finding the lane that you want to be in and the production you want to do. Best of luck. If you need anything, please reach out. Here to help you. Talk to you soon.